Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be talking about products that I regret buying. I had no idea what to film this week. I was supposed to be on a job and then it all got cancelled. So I thought I would have a quick look through my things and came across some products that I just did not enjoy, that didn't work for me, and they may be some products that I will tell you it's probably not worth buying. But I will say that before I begin this entire video, there is absolutely zero hate towards any of the companies that I'm going to be talking about. I love every single company that these products are from, but not every single company will bring out an entire line of products that are going to work for everybody. So before we get into it, if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. I am Manon MUA, not the gay male Manon MUA, although I will be his best friend one day because I love him so much. But yeah, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also click that notification bell, as I try to post 2 new videos a week. So I'm going to be talking about a few kind of drugstore makeup and a couple of more high-end brands and products. So I am going to begin with NYX. Now, I love NYX from the bottom of my heart. I discovered the brand beginning of this year, which was so late on compared to everybody else, and I couldn't believe that I'd never heard of them before. And literally I have most, if not all, of the coloured liquid lipsticks. I have several of the lingerie liquid lipsticks that are my favourite. I've got a couple of eyeshadows. The liquid highlighter I'm actually wearing today, and it is stunning, but there are a few flops for me. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this Olive You palette. Now, this makes me so sad that this doesn't work. It is a stunning palette, don't get me wrong. The colours in here are absolutely beautiful and kind of remind me a little bit of the new Anastasia Subculture palette, which is kind of why when the Subculture palette came out and I haven't got it yet, I was excited to, you know, remind myself that I had this and wanted to try it out. And honestly, the shadows kind of suck. The colours are beautiful in the pan, but honestly, I tried maybe 3 or 4 times this one particular day to create something, and the colours just aren't bright whatsoever, and they go on quite muddy as far as I'm concerned, which I'm so gutted about. I did notice that this colour down here, which is kind of like a reflective green, more of a highlight shimmer colour, is stunning. That is the one colour that I did enjoy in this palette, but other than that, this really didn't work out for me, which makes me sad. The next thing, unfortunately, from NYX is the Studio HD foundation. Mine is in, which one's mine in? Natural Beige. And I remember buying this at the UK IMAX, which was the first IMAX I'd ever gone to. And I was really excited to try it. I love trying new foundation, absolutely love it. And I didn't know what colour to get, and unfortunately at places like IMAX and things, they do not do testers, simply because people steal those testers and it's just a waste. So for that purpose, NYX, and I know other brands, stop doing any testers for their products. So you kind of just have to buy it there and then and know exactly what you want. So I asked a couple of the girls who were working what they thought would be best for me. I am olive skinned, I am, you know, I'm not very dark right now, but usually when it is nice and sunny I can go quite tanned. So they told me about this one, and honestly it's so dark, and under normal lighting it looks beautiful, but it's so orange. I don't know if you can see that, but can you see the colour difference between my hand, my skin colour, and the colour of the foundation? In, you know, lightings and things like that, it looks beautiful when it's on and blended, but every time I would go outside or go to my parents, they would just go, wow, you're orange. So unfortunately this one did not work. So because this one didn't work, I actually then, rather than going out and buying a new HD foundation from NYX, I got told about their Pro Foundation Mixer. So you're supposed to, if your foundation is a little bit too dark, you can apply this mixer in with the foundation to lighten it a little bit. Let's just try it out. I just remember trying this and it not working whatsoever. I think it made the foundation go really weird. So, you know, kind of mix half and half in there, do it around, and it's got a quite real pink undertone, and I just did not particularly like this. I might give it another go, but unfortunately with the HD foundation I don't think it works that well. So there are two more products from NYX that just did not work for me, and one of them is the NYX Proof It Brow Primer. It's a waterproof brow primer. I was really excited to buy this because before I discovered the NYX brow gel, I would use the Illamasqua brow gel, which is beautiful. It's a perfect colour for my brows, but unfortunately it is not waterproof, and they did have transfer. You know, if I was to hug my boyfriend or anything like that, quite a few times it would happen where my brows would transfer either onto his face or chest or whatever. So I thought this would be a heavenly product, but it's not, and I tried it and it made my brows feel the waxiest feeling ever. It was so strange, and even when I put a brow product on top of this, it did not make that brow product waterproof whatsoever. So unfortunately this was a complete regret buying. I thought it would save my life and it hasn't, but since I bought the actual NYX brow gel, I don't need a primer for my brows. The brow gel is phenomenal. I use it day in, day out. It is my #1 go-to brow product. The final product from NYX I'm going to mention is the Cosmic Metals Cream Lipstick. I really thought that this was going to be beautiful on the lips, full coverage, sparkly, intergalactic, and it was not. I was actually quite shocked. I bought this again at IMATS, and the colour looks beautiful, yeah, that's right, in the tube. I thought it was going to be beautiful, and as soon as I put it on the lips, it was just so streaky, and I think I have accepted the fact that I only absolutely love wearing matte lipsticks, which the NYX Lips Lingerie are my, as of right now, ultimate favourite lipsticks to wear. I haven't had much opportunity to try many different brands yet, but they have seriously perfected the formula. I know some people don't like it because of that formula, but I think it is the best thing. So yeah, unfortunately with this, it just wasn't what I expected. It's a beautiful colour, that's what I don't understand. You can see it right there. It is so gorgeous, but on the lips it just looks really, oh mum, thanks mum. On the lips it just doesn't look very nice. Moving on, so the next two items were actually what I bought within the TK Maxx makeup haul that I did, which, can I just say how mind-blowing that video has gone. It is literally on like 6.2k views, which for me as a brand new YouTuber is incredible. I am so happy that that has done so well. And these products, I wish they worked, but they didn't. So the first one is the TG Cosmetics cream foundation, I believe, and I thought this one would be okay for contouring. You can see how dark it is, and it's not whatsoever. It is totally the wrong undertone for me. It's very yellow, so when you put it on the face it goes like a poo colour, which isn't very nice, but actually wearing it just kind of looks awful. So sorry TG. The other thing that I did buy from that haul was the Makeup Forever 5 Camouflage Cream Palette. Again, I thought this was going to be so nice, but when I went to blend it out when I was doing my makeup, and it just vanished. Like there was no coverage with it whatsoever. And this product is not cheap by any means. It was online, it retails for about £27. I think I bought it for, I don't know, £5, £6, £7, something like that. Just check out the video, I'll link it in the description if you do want to check out the TK Maxx makeup haul. But I had really high hopes for Makeup Forever. I don't own any other products from them. I wish I did, but I just find them a little bit too expensive and maybe slightly overrated. But again, That's no hate towards the brand. I will have to try more of their products out before I can even have sort of a final verdict. So unfortunately, this is a big no-no from me. So the next thing I'm going to move on to is this Christian Breton eye remover. It doesn't remove your eyes, it's supposed to remove the makeup from your eyes. And I did, this was also from my TK Maxx video, and I've tried it out a few times, and you can see it's such a massive bottle. This was supposed to be £33 and I got it for £7, so that's really good. But it's not very good at what it's supposed to do, which is remove makeup. I find that, especially with any waterproof mascara or, you know, strong eyeshadows that I've been wearing, they just don't come off with this. So I am very happy that I did not pay full price for this, but I also probably wouldn't recommend you guys buying it, as it's really not that good. Unfortunately, this did not work for me. Moving on to what I thought would be one of my favourite palettes, and unfortunately it is not. It is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I love this palette, don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful palette, the colours are stunning, but they're just all really boring. That's my only issue with this, is that right as of now, I am very much into really bright or sunset colours or warm, looks like I don't even need that anymore, warm autumn colours, and this is different tones of the same shade really. But I have created some beautiful natural looks with this, so that's my only thing. And I do want to try the sunset palette from Urban Decay, so we'll see. Other than that, you know, it's a great palette. The formula's fantastic, it blends out beautifully, but it's just a little boring for my taste. One palette that did not work out for me is this one by Sigma. It is the Smoke Screen one, and this actually got sent to me by the Sigma team, so I am extremely grateful that they did even message me and want to send me anything. And the other palette they sent me is really beautiful, and then I've created some gorgeous looks with it. Unfortunately, this one kind of sucks. It confuses me so much why it's all just like dark muddy browns and then there's just one blue. Like, that makes no sense in my brain whatsoever. There's a bit of a lilac tone here to maybe blend with it, but I don't understand what kind of combination you're supposed to do with this. But that's only really this palette. I have tried using this a few times. The shadows look extremely muddy, unfortunately. I just could not work with this whatsoever. The blue is beautiful when it's on, but the other colours just really mix into one, and I did not like that. So unfortunately, sorry Sigma, this palette just did not work. Now we come to our final product, and this kind of makes me sad because I won this in a giveaway and I was so excited because I didn't own anything from this brand and I've been dying to for so long, and it is the Tarte Pro Glow palette. Oh my gosh, I can't even say that. When it arrived, one of the highlighters was broken, which you can see. See, it's still falling out now. You can see it's this one that's obviously broken. The smell of this is amazing. It just smells so sweet and of chocolate. I like the fact that it has two mirrors at the side. You know, some of the colours are beautiful, but not all of the colours work for my skin tone. You know, I'm not super dark. There's maybe only two shades. I think it's like these two down here that look really beautiful on the skin. So that is really pretty, it is. So that was the top one. I'll go for the middle one, which again is beautiful, but I do have much cheaper highlights that are better than this, although they don't smell as good. But unfortunately, this didn't really work for me. It's such a massive thing as well, but it is handy to have so many different highlights. There's a couple of Sculpt colours in there. But I do, you know, I'm so desperate to try some of the Tarte products, especially the Tarte Shape Tape, because everybody I watch on YouTube uses it and it looks beautiful and full coverage. And when I have a spare £1,000,000, I will buy everything from Tarte and try so many more products. So that is today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the makeup products I regret buying, or most of them that I bought. You know, as I said before, it is absolutely no hate towards any of these brands or any brands I try in the future. I hope one day I can, you know, receive PR from them, but that is just what happens in the beauty world, that not every single product was going to work for everybody, and these just didn't happen to work for me, unfortunately. So yeah, that kind of makes me a bit sad. But if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know what you guys like at home. Again, don't forget to leave a comment, and above all, subscribe. And lastly, before I go, I wanted to mention that I've been thinking about doing a vlog series, like one a week or one every 2 weeks, of just kind of what happens either in my everyday life, or not that my life's very interesting at all, but just thought it might be cool to have an extra video on there so you guys get to know me a little bit better without this whole backdrop and setup and stuff. So let me know as well in the comments if you want to see that. And yeah, so again, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.